Welcome back to the Scratch Addons YouTube channel, and I'm Cool Scratcher, and as I did before in the previous two updates, I'm going to be looking through everything in the Scratch Addons 1.16.0 update. And for the first time, this is actually, you're probably here from the actual update. So yeah, let's just quickly get into it. Right, so firstly, we have a pretty big add-on. So if I click over here and then click on the settings cog and I search for debugger, is right over here. I'll just go ahead and show you. Now here in this little Scratch project that I've made with the debugger add-on, we can actually help us debug our scripts. We have this basic script here. It's not that important. Don't pay attention to it that much. Let's hit the green flag, and as you can see that there's this list and it's filled up with numbers to 1 to 20. But you can see that there's this button, and this wasn't here before, and it has this blue dot, which means that we haven't read some of the messages here. Let's go ahead and click on this, and whoa, look at this. So now here you can see that there are these messages here. So you can see that this block is actually it's actually sending a message to this debugger. And you can see that over here, we can actually click on whichever sprite has done this. And this is very useful for big games with lots of sprites and lots of areas for it to break or whatever. Here you can easily see what's happening in which sprite. You can drag out this breakpoint block and we can tuck it in over here as an example. So now if I clear this, run this, you can see that here this flashes and that means that it's paused. So if I unpause it, you can see that we can basically run the project at our own rate. And now that is gone. So that was just the debugger add-on. It's pretty cool. Next up, there is this add-on called show expandable search bar, or just expandable search bar. This is already enabled, so I'll just show you. So if I head over to, no, that's Scratch Addons. If I head over to Scratch, and I click on the search bar, it becomes quite wider. I don't know why this is here, but it becomes quite wider. The setting page has been going through a lot of changes recently. There's been a very recent one in this update. It actually makes it a bit faster, and more prominently, it also enhances the add-on searching algorithm. The way that the computer searches when you search actually has changed now. So now, for example, if I type in smart block switching, you can see that block switching comes up. Smart is not anywhere in this, yet Scratch Addons was able to identify that you meant this. Previously, it would not show any results. In the Gamepad support add-on, if I can type, there are a couple of new features. I'll just read them out to you since I do not have a Gamepad, sadly. There's smart mapping, so there's mapping the keys to the Gamepad or controller or whatever. Project creators with this Gamepad support add-on basically override some mappings, make one button do another thing depending on the controller or gamepad or whatever, I guess. There's a few more changes, but sadly I cannot demonstrate them because I don't have a gamepad or a USB controller. In the editor dark mode and customizable colors add-on, there are a few new options. There's over here, it says change the colors of variables, lists, and answer inputs on the stage. So let's click this, and as you can see, this has changed. Not sure what this is doing. I guess that's in the dark mode, but if we actually disable this, as you can see, it looks completely normal. But if we re-enable this, it looks dark, matching the theme. Oh, and also when I pointed out this, that was totally pointing towards this new option, text and icon highlight color. Let's go ahead and change this quickly. I don't feel like red's very good, in my opinion. I'm just going to change this to this light, I'm not very good with colors. This light blue, whatever it is. So now, as you can see, these have all changed. So you can see that the highlight, the whatever, they've all changed. And you can actually make this is actually a really aesthetic thing, in my opinion. So you can see, okay, that's not very aesthetic. You can see that you can basically customize this highlight color here. And yeah, like I said, pretty cool. On the add-on, show ocular.jefflo.net statuses and post reactions, still a mouthful. There's this new system, I guess, this new discussion system, in which over here, at the bottom, now, as you can see, this looks kind of different. You can now click on this emoji icon, and you can click any of these emojis, and you can also hover over here, and this shows who has reacted. I don't know if this was here before, but I don't think so. Lastly, there's two bug fixes. Filter messages on Scratch's messaging page, hiding unread messages. So basically, this would previously hide your unread messages, and previously the mouse position and clone count would not work in small stage mode, and those two have been fixed. And that is it for this video. You're probably wondering like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that Scratch Addons has a YouTube channel. Well, yes, Scratch Addons does, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So as always, subscribe to the Scratch Addons YouTube channel, and yeah, that's it. Goodbye, I've been Cool Scratcher, and yeah, bye.